Hi guys, let's do another English practice lesson. Today the article is High Food Prices Make UK Shoppers Change Habits. It was posted July 13th, 2026, the level intermediate. Some vocabulary: habit, something that a person or animal regularly or often does, a practice one cannot stop doing. Rapidly, at a high speed rate, approach, a way of doing, dealing with, put off, to make someone dislike, distrust, or lose interest in something. Batch, an amount of things made at the same time. Fatigue, extreme tiredness caused by physical or mental activity or illness. Okay, let's start the article. Rising food prices are changing people's eating habits in the UK, according to a new survey. Research company YouGov surveyed over 2,000 people in the UK in May this year. According to the survey, 81% of UK adults say rising food prices have changed the way they shop, cook, and eat. And this figure increases to 89% among families with two or more children. Like many countries, the UK is seeing rapidly rising food prices. In fact, the Energy and Climate Intelligence Unit, a UK think tank, said that prices this November could be 50% higher than they were in 2021. YouGov found that people in Britain are taking many different approaches to deal with the hit to their wallets. For example, 45% of people said that expensive ingredients are putting them off trying new recipes, and 42% of participants said they were saving money by planning their meals carefully and only buying what they need. Another 25% said they found batch cooking, preparing enough food at one time for several meals, was also a good way to save money. But it's not only the cost of food that is changing people's habits. The survey also found that many people eat the same thing for breakfast or lunch every day because of decision fatigue. This is when people get tired of making lots of decisions, so they choose the same things again and again. Okay, I could understand the text, so let's move on to the questions. What percent of the UK adults say rising food prices have changed the way they shop, cook, and eat? I think it is about 89% or 81%. I guess 89%. What percentage of people said expensive ingredients are putting them off trying new recipes? I think the first one is 81%, and the second one is 89%. So, what percent of people said batch cooking is a good way to save money? Okay, that one I couldn't remember. Okay, but let's check the first one. Mm, okay, the first one is 81%. Okay, I got that answer. And no, 89% among families with two or more children. Okay, that is another thing. Okay, so the second one is 45% of people are putting them off trying new recipes. Okay, so I got that answer wrong. And the last one, what percent of people say the batch cooking is a good way to save money? Oh, 25%. So I got that one wrong as well. Okay, let's move on to the next exercise, that is discussion. What are your thoughts on YouGov's findings? I think it's a tough situation that we need we need to do. That is manage our money to related with our meals. So makes sense if the prices are higher and the salary is the same. The people need to adapt with that new reality. Yeah. Have you changed the way you shop, cook, and eat because of rising prices? Yeah, in some moments in my life, I've changed some way that I shop to adapt to with the rises and with my incomes. Yeah. Do you tend to have a lot of the same meals each month? Yeah, but in my case, it is more related with my diet. I have a lot meals that usually has the same ingredients like chest chicken and rice and salad and vegetables. So yeah. Do you have the same thing for breakfast or lunch every day? In my case, I have almost every day the same breakfast, that is a bread, a toast bread with chest chicken, cheese and eggs. I think it is good for my diet and is cheap as well. And do you ever get decision fatigue when it comes to cooking? Not really, because we've already bought uh, the thing is thinking about what we will do to it during the week or the month. Okay, we've finished that one. Let's move on to the further discussion. Do you tend to plan your meals for the week in advance? Yeah, usually I plan my meals because I don't like go almost every day to the supermarket. So by I plan what I need by on Saturdays, for example, and I buy to the new week. Yeah. Do you ever batch cook? What kinds of meals do you usually make? Not really, but I've already made that. That is prepare a batch cookie to the rest of the week. That is more related with diet. So in my case, it's not common, but I've already made that. How often do you feel too tired or lazy to cook? Very often, but to that usually I cook some fast meal, that is just a rice or some meat like chicken or some beef. Yeah. What are your go-to low effort meals? It's definitely rice, some meat and vegetables. It's fast and very good. How often do you try out new recipes? I'm not sure, maybe each couple weeks, not so often. Maybe when I'm gonna have a barbecue, I try some new recipes, but it's not so often. Yeah. Okay, we finished that one. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one.